The veteran Chris Boswell ready to get things going. And off we go from the Steel City. This fielded at about the 9. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll run. This is Jerome Ford. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. There to make the stop, the All-Pro T.J. Watt. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll send a tight end in motion. Again, it's Ford. He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Peyton Wilson that time in on the stop. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Aguilar goes off in motion. They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. And defensively, it'll set up a 4th down.
They told us this week they were going to what they did, put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. He gets that to the veteran Aguilar. And he's going to have a Browns 1st down. They'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gainer on 4th down. They'll run with 4. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. That's Alex Highsmith in for the tackle. They bring Judy in motion. To throw is Flacco. He's going to tuck it and go.
That's a smart play. 2nd down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable 3rd down.
Seventh play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down. Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. He'll try and run for the 1st down. It's 4. And he's into the end zone. Jerome Ford. Touchdown, Browns. Touchdown number 9 for the year. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's 1st possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
Folks, extra point is good. And the Browns will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. First and 10.
Let's go.
Here's the change of pace back. That's Kenneth Gainwell. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. That was Jordan Hicks who got him down. Second down and 8. They put Wilson in motion. Throwing on second down is Milton. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. Roman Wilson was the intended target. Third down coming up.
There's a saying on defense, Mike, tips and overthrows, you've got to get those. Those got to turn into interceptions. So if you're the offense here, after you saw that ball batted in the air, man, I can promise you it felt like a lifetime waiting to see if it just falls harmlessly to the ground.
They need 8 as they come up for third down. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. To the air on third down. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
First and 10, and here comes 4. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Flacco. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Aguilar goes off in motion. Throwing, Flacco. And that is incomplete.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going. And for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their 2nd sack, and we're still here in the 1st quarter.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Now Flacco. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for the 4th and long will end up in a turnover on downs.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that...
And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. We are through one. 7-0 is our score. And we're back to the Steel City after this. Here's a 2nd and 9.
19 tight. 19 tight. 19 Lions. Hut, hut.
From the gun, here's Milton. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Greg
Why do they
Newsome.
just not let me
And the
just
Browns
come
will
down
take
to
over
it?
possession here
I'm literally
at the
picking them to come
44.
down to the ball, but
We had a chance to
they're
talk to the
pissing me
defensive
off.
coordinator
They
the
let
other
me do
day.
stuff like
And
that
remember what he
because
told us, Mike? He said,
if I
we
play
know
against
how
somebody, they
talented
have
this
two
young
other
rookie
things to do
quarterback is.
stuff
He
like
can
that.
make all the throws. We've seen him do it in college. But it's a different animal now doing this in the NFL. We think we can make him force some bad throws and make some bad decisions. And so far here in the first half, that's exactly what they've done.
Track 60. Mustang 19. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Flacco to throw. A deep shot for Aguilar. Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. Picked off by
or
Sidney Brown.
Palomalu.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake, and you're not going to get away with it at this level.
They'll motion over Metcalf.
Go.
Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back.
Should just do the ball
A
away.
DB's dream, a pick 6 for touchdown.
What I'm doing.
The pick 6 for the score. Greg, that is the one thing this offense did not want to see. And it really is demoralizing to see that happen in that spot.
Absolutely, Mike. And that's one of those cases where you just would like to see the quarterback say, all right, I'm going to live to play another day. Don't force that throw. Don't try to make a play that's not there. Because not only do you turn the ball over, you give them an easy 6.
And on the other side, the defense, what a moment. Uplifting for them. Big momentum building.
Yeah, and that's the way games are shaped in this league, Mike. I mean, you find yourself able to capitalize on a mistake by an offense. You get yourself an easy touchdown. All of a sudden, your sideline finds themselves completely rejuvenated.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And they'll get this up past the 20. And that's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Here we go. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 18 Raptor. 18 Buffalo. 18.
Working out of the gun is Milton. That's complete. It's Metcalf. And he's going to take this one all the way. 78 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
What I'm doing.
Chris Boswell on for the point after.
I think I needed a smoke.
He knocks it through.
Jesus.
And the Steelers are on the board. It's now 14-7. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Jamal Agnew now to return. He'll work his way
Thank God you
across
died.
the 25-yard line.
God, thank God he died.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's Flacco to throw. Off-balance throw.
Oh.
It's complete.
He did not let me
And they'll
click
mark
on
him down just shy of the 40.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
Room to
holding
run
time?
past
I'm holding my
midfield.
jersey, bro.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
They give it, and it's 4. He fumbled the football.
No doggone way.
One of his teammates is there to pick it up.
I'm saving
And
clip.
he's gonna take
Saving
it
clip,
in
cuz.
for the
Saving
touchdown.
clip, cuz.
Whoa.
That just pissed
Have
me
a
off.
friend in the right spot
That-
at the right time.
Bro, I hit it with his X Factor on. He fumbled.
Just a great way to finish off a drive, and it
Bro,
was
that's
something
what I'm
they
trying to
thought they
figure
had
out.
a
Like, what
matchup
the
advantage all week long was
Oh,
in
yeah,
the
crazy.
ground game, and you can see
Bro.
here they executed at the
Yeah,
offensive line. He got
bro.
some nice blocks downfield from his wide receivers and tight ends, and he was able to do the rest.
Hell, I bet it was a free touchdown. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I'm talking. That nigga, I'm like, what the
Both teams ready to go once
And he's the
more.
one man I didn't
As
want to
the
score.
kick's
He's the
away.
one only guy that not want to score the whole game.
He'll take it in at the goal
The
line.
guy didn't want to score. He scored.
And he'll work this one past the 25
Yeah.
to right about the 28-yard line.
What it is, but whoever I play, somehow he always scores. Anytime I just got to play him on the field, I'm like, you know what? As long as he don't score, I'm cool. Somehow he just scores no matter what team he on.
The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Come 19. Ready.
Throwing is Milton. Into the hands of Pickens.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice game.
Here's a screen set up for one. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
The rookie from Tennessee looking sharp with that throw. He gets his guys a first down.
And these are the throws that when they evaluate young
Got some
quarterbacks coming
motion.
out of college, they want to see you be able
Some
to
motions
make.
up here,
Everyone
boy.
worries about how
Some
far
motion.
you can throw the ball. And while that's certainly important, to be able to make the throws from sideline to sideline, especially in those intermediate zones, drive the ball through space. Because in this league, an open window is going to close in a hurry.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to the Steel City after this. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
19 tight. Ready? 19 Lion. Dragon 60. Mustang 19. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Panther 11. Panther 11. Check out.
Throwing again is Milton. And that one just kept getting worse.
Bro, I'm
and worse
spamming to throw the
until
ball.
finally
I'm
they bring
spamming to
him
throw the
down.
ball.
Sometimes you just have to know
Spam
when the
and throw
play
it
is
out.
over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
Pioneer. Warrior 70.
On 3rd and long, here's Milton. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is
Why not just turn around and do a regular catch, bro?
incomplete.
He
He made
turn around
sure
and do a
not
catch.
to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down.
The defender saw this the entire way, Mike. He actually ran the route before the receiver even got to his spot. I think they're fortunately this one didn't end up getting picked and going the other way.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down.
Trap 60. Trap 60. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. And up.
They'll go. Here's Milton. He's got his man. Complete to Wilson. And he's going to have the Steelers first down on what will be a
Hey, bro,
play
I
there.
just say, you know what?
4th and
Fuck
long.
it. Fuck
Rookie
it.
to rookie right there, Mike. And I'll tell you what, they've got
Well,
some
you know what?
really good young pieces
If we
on
get a
this
kick back
roster.
there, the tackling back there is better than the goal line.
On 1st down, here's Milton. That'll be caught by the running back, Warren. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
And the quarterback scrambling, maneuvers his way back
Hey,
to the line
bro,
of scrimmage,
I did not want to
but
fumble,
that's
bro.
all he can
I
get out
had
of
to
that one.
move.
Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout
Stop
here.
with my
That's
motion,
their
bro.
2nd. Clock will stop with 18
Bro, I'm mad that
seconds to
spy
go
was there.
in the first half.
Like, fuck. I'm like, okay, he just gonna be
3rd
under
and a
here.
yard.
I said, oh, yeah, that's fine. Look at him. Look.
Try and throw with Milton.
Ooh. No way.
Coverage
He
too
got
big
me.
downfield. They'll wind up taking him down. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining
I know.
in this 2nd quarter.
Want to kick a field goal, go smart route.
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
Buffalo 18. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Ready, ready.
Looking to throw, it's Milton.
Ooh.
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Mike
He
Ford.
doubled him.
And he will
He
be
doubled
brought
him.
down on
Bro, that's some
what will
hateful.
be the final
He
play
hate.
here
He
in this
hate.
first
He is hate. He is
So we've reached
hate.
halftime, and the
Oh
visiting
man, I
Browns
was
are
gonna
on
hit that
top.
so smooth,
And
and he was
we'll
gonna
send
break
you
that
down to
tackle off.
Orlando now
Knew how that was
for
gonna play out.
Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report.
He doubled.
All right, Coach. Thank you very much. We welcome you back.
Hopefully we
It
get
is
back.
quarter number 3. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Go!
To the air. It's Milton. That's complete to his running back, Kenneth Gainwell.
Yeah, that's a face mask.
After the
Come on.
catch, he gets
You
that
talking about a whole
forward
help.
for a gain of 9.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Ready? 79 Bronco. Cup 19. Cup 19. 19 tight. 19 tight. Set go.
On second down, here's Milton. And that's going to be incomplete.
That's
Coverage
good.
was good that time.
That's good.
The contact
That's
jarring the ball
good.
loose and forcing
That's
third
so
down.
totally good.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game,
Hey,
but we just
K,
don't
Madden.
see him
K,
struggle
Madden.
to come
You
down
know
with
what you
catches
want me
like
to
that
do, Madden?
all
I
too often.
know what you want me to do.
When you're one of the go-to
I
guys
ain't
on your
going for it,
team, I
man.
know the
I
hit's
just don't see
coming.
myself
Guess
going
what?
for that.
It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here.
On the ready. Come on. Set. 19 Lion. Hunt.
Milton from the gun here on 3rd down. He's got his man. It's Pickens. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
Really just comes down to everybody understanding the situation. You realize how many yards do I need to get for the first down, and just make sure at least one of my receivers is past the sticks. That's where he went with the ball, and they're able to convert.
Over the middle, Metcalf has it. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it, because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. We got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Second and 7.
Ready.
Here's Milton. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Mustang 19. 60 Maverick. 6 Panther 11. Panther 11. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
They'll motion over Metcalf.
Hut, hut.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And that'll set up 4th down. Here's the replacement for Cameron Johnston. Corliss Waitman on to punt. And And he didn't give the Gunners a chance to get down there and make a play for him. It's into the end zone and a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Here we go. 18, Pioneer. Warrior 70. Go.
And he'll work his way forward to about the 30-yard line.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Now a handoff to Ford. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Ready up.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14.
7 Pirates. 18 Rebels.
Here's Flacco. The throw on the run is complete. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Third and 5. From the shotgun, here's Watson. He'll try to run for it.
You've got to keep all your options on the table on 3rd down, and that's exactly what this quarterback did. He's looking to throw it, nothing there. He pulls it down himself, and he's able to convert for the 1st down.
Couple of 1st downs already on this drive, and they'll go 1st down from the 43. On the handoff, Ford. That's a short pickup to about the 47. There to make the stop, the All-Pro T.J. Watt. They face 2nd down and 7.
Let's go.
So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Okay, ready?
And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. And some problems communicating on third down, and that's going to be a delay. So after the 5 yards are walked off, they face third and long. Aguilar goes off in motion. Third and long for Watson. That's taken in. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their second. The offense staying out there for this fourth down. They snap it to Watson. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on fourth down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on fourth down.
He's got Freiermuth open on the left side. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
That's good for the Pittsburgh Steelers. At the 37-yard line.
Here's Milton now on 1st and 10. Catch made right side by Wilson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 31-yard line.
On 2nd down, Warren. And he'll be near the first down marker. Let's call it a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down. Working out of the gun is Milton. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
So instead of celebrating a touchdown, he's just heading back to his huddle trying to keep his head up as everyone kind of looks at him sideways. If that ball hits your hands at this level, you've just got to make the catch. That's what your quarterback's counting on. That's what your teammates are counting on. Frankly, that's what this entire stadium is counting on.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He'll get this into the hands of Austin. And he's going to have the Steelers' first down as they get 4 on 4th and inches.
19 Lions, back to 60.
From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. He's got it at the 7, and he'll be taken down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Now, first and goal.
Come on, set.
They'll drop to throw. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
Defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Milton to the air on second down. To the end zone. It's intercepted. And a good return here. He is out of bounds.